wonderful week and weekend. And I hope that everybody was able to, be profitable or learn something new during this week's trading week. So without wasting any further time, I would like to encourage you all to press the subscribe button, the like button if you haven't, and that notification button to instantly receive all the content at real time, and you'll be notified. So yeah, without wasting further time, let's begin. So I'm going to start with the DXY, which is my US dollar index, right? So I use this as depending on what happens here. If the dollar is showing a strength, when I go to other currencies like GBPUSD, I'm going to buy. I'm going to sell, and EURUSD, I'm going to sell. But when we come to where the USD comes first, like USDJPY, USDCHF, I'm going to buy. Like here as well, USD CAD, I'm going to buy. USD CAD, I'm going to buy. So now, what we were looking for at the beginning of the week, I said that I was going to enter. I wanted to enter here. We said that this minor resistance and support were very significant, right? So we wanted to wait. If we were going to buy, I wanted to buy here, but I wasn't like really certain that if I do enter here, we're going to break to the top side. So I used this level here to be able to enter the level of 92,146. I used this level to enter the market, and market was able to push up, was able to break out of this resistance, retest it, and turn it into support, and basically go to the upside. And as you can see, it did go to the upside. So we were able to make profits, and you guys will see as we go to the pairs, we were able to make profits. But as you can see, on Friday, price started falling down, right? And unfortunately, I don't think I capitalized on this. You understand? Because on Fridays I don't usually trade. I don't like trading. On Fridays, it's either I'm going to focus on US30 only or not put any trades at all. So as you can see, it broke out and it went to the upside. It filled up this structure here and even surpassed the resistance zone. You understand? So it broke through, went down again, and retested this minor level here. And I think it's going to be obvious on the 15 minutes. So I also go to the 15 minutes, guys. Like 15 minutes is so helpful, and I'm sure I did take trades when the dollar was gaining strength here after doing this retest and false breakout, then going up to the upside. I was able to catch a couple of pips, as I will show you, right? So the dollar, as you can see, did gain strength, and now we are going to go to the other pairs to show you how we were able to use this to our advantage and secure some profits and opportunities. So now let's go to GBPUSD, and let me just look up my trades here on GBPUSD, how everything went. GBPUSD, let me check here. GBPUSD, we were able to make profits. So I was able to get in. Let me show you guys. Yes, I was able to get in around this area here, and to be precise, it was 38741. 38741. Yes. So our sell stop was triggered, and we went to the downside, right? And we said that, guys, this has happened repeatedly. Like I told you guys, like it happens all the time. This happens all the time, right? So what we thought was that this, as it came down and it was in a channel, it did one touch, two touch, and we have a third touch here. So what we were expecting was a third touch on our resistance zone right here, this light right here. We wanted it to come here, but based on the fact that in the past on another pair there was a structure like this, and it never ever got the momentum to go to the upside, right? And also what had helped us as well is this trend line here going to the downside, right? Going to the downside, we're able to hit here. It was hit once, twice, and the third time, right? So while I was looking at this, I was thinking, okay, if we see a breakout here, I'll wait for it to come here then I will go with it to the downside. That was my plan. I wasn't gonna take it to the upside. And if I was going to take it, I was going to do this. It was going to be something like this, then retest, then go to the upside, and I was gonna enter here and here, depending on what how the market structure would have looked at that time. So now, as you can see, it respected this area here and respected this resistance level here. As you can see, 1 2 3 third touch, it reacted, went down, went a bit up, and it continued down, and we were triggered here when this price went through, right? And as you can see here, this is a minor resistance, minor retest, right? So it was what do you call this, a correction, a minor correction. Yes, a minor correction. Then we were able to be put inside, then it went down, and we were able to hit this level, which that's when I was tracking it. Then we went back up, then I was still holding, because now look, I'm risking 37 pips, which I was gladly happy so to hold. Then we went pushed to the downside, went to the downside. I think I took one loss on it. I tried buying. I tried I tried buying and it didn't work out. It really didn't work out. I think I tried buying at 395493. You see it was here 3954 something. Yeah, around here. That means I was buying here, you understand? Which was the worst mistake, my worst ever mistake. Um I never wrote down why I took that trade, honestly speaking. And I was aiming for like this level here, this level here. That's what I was aiming for, this level here. So it took me out, and I lost like uh probably like 3% or 2% of my account, which I'm okay with. And as you can see, price respected this support level here and corrected and went up and came further down, broke through, then went back up and broke through it, consolidated a bit, then it continued to the downside. And by the time it continued to the downside, this is when I had um this zone here, opened, which I will not lie, I didn't set the buy stop for this, so it's unfortunate we weren't able to take this trade. But like I said, guys, that if this trade goes in, we were going to wait for it to correct. Let's just to explain it properly. I was going to wait for price to go down, correction, and after probably it came here to respect it, it was going to do a correction, right? And when it does a correction, I wanted us to be, it was going to do a correction, and this was going to be triggered, like something like this. Let me show you guys. You see how price went like this, went up, went like this, went up, went like this. So I was expecting it to do this, and I was going to enter here, and it was going to knock me out when it goes to the downside, right? That's what I was expecting, and this was going to be based on the fact that we already have a trade open here, which is this one here. So we knew that we were going to enter this trade knowing that we are in profits already here, right? But unfortunately we were unable to catch it, but luckily we were able to secure beautiful GBP USD. We got it even hit our TP. It genuinely hit our TP, as you can see. TP was hit, which was great, man. Like, which was great. I won't lie, guys. You know, there's nothing more satisfying than a trade hitting your TP. You know, so now let me just do this, closing in. So if I don't use the 1 hour, guys, to enter my trades, I go to the 15 minutes to the 30 or 15 minutes to get like earlier entries. So probably like if I had to enter, this bar right here, I would have probably entered here, around here, instead of me waiting for it to go up and come to this level and for me to enter here and take it to the upside. I would have come here and I would have been able to see it based on the smaller time frame, right? So when you go to the smaller, as you can see, it was beautifully hit, guys. Price went down, went went up a bit, went down, then hit a bit of a swing, then continued down. This is perfect, guys, and you know a level always needs to be retested, and here it was. Then it got respected and continued to the downside. And also, if you're able to be here until the Friday, you would have been able to catch a buy here. You would have been able to catch a buy here, right? So now that we are done with this and we saw how we were able to catch this, we got how many pips? 123 pips. Here it is, 123 pips. We were able to catch that. So now let's get out of there. It's irrelevant now, right? Then I'm gonna get out of here as well. Get out of here. I'm gonna clean up this chart, clean it up, and I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave this here, right? I'm gonna leave this here. And let me minus this, minus this, minus this, minus this. So if Friday you were on the chart and you saw this, right? You're going to have to be a bit patient. Right, as you can see here, right? You see this, right? Maybe price is praying and you see what's happening here. What I would have done this rule where I put it here and I do this. Then I go to the lower time frame. Now let me rectify the level properly. So I was going to do this, right? And I was going to use this one as entry. This level as entry right here. So let me delete this. And let me keep it, let me just hide it. Hide. I was going to put my price here and put my stop loss here. So even comfortable, like good with 35 pips. So that was going to be good. Put it that way. And then go to the top with it. Probably I would have put it at this level here. 3:1. But then considering this minor levels that have been like this one here, considering that, considering this one here, and also considering this one here, that price could turn at any of these points right here, as there are significant highs. This one, a very significant highs. So this would have been the first one, and as you can see, you passed that one. So now price would have done this, went down, corrected itself and pushed to the upside, and you would have put your stop loss here, right? Price went up, went up, went up, and what you would have done is, once price got here, you put your stop loss here. All right, you put your stop loss here. This will be your stop loss. You put it here. Then you let price run, keep on running and going. And as you can see, where did it lose momentum? Right, this significant high. And as you can see, it is losing momentum and wanting to go to the downside, right? And wanted to go to the downside. And if you had taken this trade, you still would have been in, but you would have waited a bit, right? You would have waited a bit. You would have still been in, and now it would have been the weekend, and you'd be waiting for Monday to come. So that's how I would have taken it if I was going to get in, guys. And basically what I'm using to get in would be that I'm using this lower highs, right? And I know that structure has rejected here, because we're always looking for what's happening in the current market. Price, when it came here, it's been responding in terms of rejecting, and we have a beautiful double bottom, right? So looking at this double bottom, here's the neckline right here, right? You could have taken the trade also here if you were able to notice that, taking it over here. But you know, it's always much better to have like such a structure in terms of the level of resistance, because I know this is based off something that happened in the past, right? So I wouldn't have taken it, depending on the significance of the structure. When I look back, right? When I look back, I'm trying to look for like significant areas that were here, but when I go back, the last time price was here, it was around here, right? So depending on what was happening here on the zone, let me even just put this line there, maybe like here. Let's go closer. So something like this. So now I'm going to go to the past. We're going to look at what's been happening when price got there, right? Using a bigger time frame. Look at how price reacts. Okay. Look at how price rejected here, broke through once, then it came and retested, then went up, then it came down, acted as a resistance, came down, went up again. It respected this level here, then it went up, came down and went up. So now you're looking, okay, most times this thing, it goes up, like there's a reaction here. So it's either you would expect it to go further down, but then if you're expecting it to further down, price would be better this way, like uh retest and go to the downside, as that would be a great confirmation, right? So now here, how you're going to do it, now we go to the lower time frame. We'll go at the lower time frame, right? 1 hour, just to catch the picture clearly. And as you can see, there's a a candlestick. You would say it's a shooting star, but then it's upside down. You understand? So it's invalid. So it's invalid. We wouldn't take it the way we usually should take it, which is if it's around here. You see, if this thing was here, this would have been a great confirmation to show that the buyers are losing strength and the sellers want to get into the market, you know. And now it's going to go to 30 minutes. Okay, I'll be great. I'll be happy with what's happening, but just to get a clear picture. Now that I got the clear picture, I can see, okay, price came here, it rejected, it went up, then it came here and rejected again. So if you're able to see this, you are going to enter. And also look at the structure here. This is when going up, this is like a young correction, then it went up. You could also say this is a head and shoulders, right? So let me just do it for you here. Like here and here. You could have said those are your head and shoulders and use that as your entry, right? This level is here. Your entry, you can even go to the 1 minute just for you to like have a proper entry, into within the market, like a proper entry. So that is it for GBP USD. I cannot complain. I'm happy with the price we were able to get, and like I'm saying, this thing was a great guidance to us. So now let me just clear this thing up so that when we come back for our analysis, our weekly analysis, we are good. We are good. So now we're done. Now we go to Euro USD. So Euro USD, I'm very happy about. Let my phone load. No, from the no man. When was last week, guys? No, now I'm getting this confused. Calendar. 28th. Yeah, the 28th. 28th June until the 2nd of July. Just waiting for it to load. Yep, Euro USD. As you can see, we use this as our level right here to show us that, okay, we are still in a perfect structure for us to go to the downside, right? We wanted this level to be filled and we wanted it to come. We still want price to come to this level. That was the aim, right? So knowing that, we went to the lower time frame, and like I said, guys, correct, like we hoped for this to continue and continue, but it didn't. It turned around here, right? And what's even beautiful is this level, price reacted to this level right here, reacted and continued to the downside. And I told myself that okay, for me to take this trade, I want to break out. Like I want to break out. I know there's gonna be a breakout, then a retest, then it's gonna go to the downside, and that's what happened. Price, instead of it, you see it was 1 2, then one touch on the resistance, 1 2 touches on the resistance. So I knew that I wanted price to come hit this level here, either respect it and go to the upside, or reject, like go through this level after going through, retest the support, which would be turned resistant and go back to the downside. And this is where I was probably triggered right here, around here. That's probably where I was triggered. Then price, no, yeah, I think it was around here, if not here, where I was triggered. I remember it was in the morning. Then price kept on going down, guys. Price kept on going down, and I will not lie, I went out my trade. I went out my trade because I was satisfied with what I got. Actually, actually, I'm lying, guys. It hit my stop loss, so I ended up. You see, as price went down, I think I took price to. Let me see if this is the level. 188221. Around here, that's why I put myself. So price went up, went down, right? And after going down, I was like, okay, let me put my stop loss and secure my profits. And when I secure, when I'm securing my profits and taking, also saying that I'm taking risk of the table. So whenever you hear me saying I'm taking risk of the table, I'm basically taking this to here. So now whatever happens, guys, I know that I'm going to gain profits. You understand? Or if I didn't put this here, now and I probably just like left it, my trade to run, it would probably come here and hit me at break even if I haven't held my trade overnight. Because if you do hold your trade overnight, you get charged by the broker as commission, which they call swaps, right? So now you're gonna probably, if you held it overnight, you're probably gonna be in break even, but your swaps are the ones that are gonna put you in a loss, right? But then this is the perfect way to do it, whereby you lock profits, as this is a very significant level which was broken through impulsively. And maybe I could have just put it here, right? I could have put it here because price came down and it went up and came down again. So I was knocked out in this levels right here, and I could have had beautiful profits if I held it and made it run, right? But it's okay. I'm happy with the profits I was able to gain. I will not complain. I will not complain, right? So yeah, I took it off. It came back, as you can see, hit my price. I could have chosen to get back in the and enter, but you know once you're satisfied with something, sometimes you're just satisfied. You understand? You're just satisfied, and it's okay. And you will look for better opportunities, right? You'll look for better opportunities. So let me just make sure here that we are good. Um, 28th of June till the 2nd. I'm just checking my history of the trades so that I can be accurate with y'all. Yeah, so I can be very accurate. That's what I took and what I didn't take. EURUSD or USD. Oh yeah, I took this trade as well here. I took this trade here. And let me see what level is that. Yep, I took that trade, and I got out at 186, 74. So you see, it hit my stop loss. I basically got it hit my stop loss, and I got out. And I had a 1% loss, which was okay. I didn't mind it. Then unfortunately I entered again. I entered again for a sell at 1811846. Oh, I entered two positions. Yeah, I entered two positions, and they for a sell, and they both ended up coming and hitting my stop loss, right? But looking at how much I made from this one, I basically like minus the profits I gained here based on that of putting two trades here and it losing. So now what I gained here has been minus now. So this trade turned I ended up making it bad. You understand? Because I took profits and then the market took back its gains, which it's one of the worst things you can do to yourself, guys. Giving back the market the gains, you understand? But then because I'm not really better about it because this was a good trade. If it had went my way, it was going to be a good trade. And sometimes, guys, you don't have to be like greedy or like honestly, you don't have to be greedy. But then like it happened to me because I was feeling confident and I saw structure, guys, and I could have just like said, nah, but this was gonna be a lot. I'm not comfortable with 40 a lot. So like I'm comfortable with 35 pips. Like 35 pips is the most I can go on any trade. Well, almost trades, right? So yeah, maybe if I did that, I was still gonna get out. But I'm quite bitter. I will not lie. I'm quite bitter, but it's part of the game. So EURUSD on my side, it was closing a loss, even though this was a great, trade. Honestly, if I had held it from here, would have been a marvelous trade. So guys, just for you as well, when you see yourself like you're in profits here and then you have a structure like this, just know that things like that do happen in forex, guys. They are natural and it is okay. You understand? So if things had turned out differently, and I probably would have put my um stop loss here, price would have still been running, and I probably would have probably lost a couple of profits, but would have still been in profits if I had taken this trade and left this running till this point. You understand? And I also would have been in partial profits as well, and probably maybe when I saw this properly, decided to get out of the market. So yeah, let's try avoiding those mistakes, guys, whereby now also you're adding like two lots, extra lots, and you know that you started here with one lot. You understand? Those are the things that can happen whereby you end up your drawdown on this level here ends up defeating your profits, which ends up putting you in a very hard predicament. You understand that it's not preferable for you. And this week I can comfortably say I took one, well, based on the fact that I left US30 trades running, I basically took one, two, three, four trades. I took one, two, three, four trades this week, which I am happy about. um Now we're done with EURUSD. So US30, right? The plan was that I think this is like, yeah, the start of this week. Yeah, this week. I won't lie. It put me in. I was on a sale, and it put me in, and I was able to see that. Okay, no, this thing. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I don't take any USD trades. Yes, USDJPY. I missed them. I missed this trade, man. Like I truly missed it. And my friend showed me, and he was already in this trade going to the upside, and I was like, my goodness, man. But I'm happy that price. If we did this right, price was gonna put us in, and you can see that we were going to lose, right? We probably lost this trade, and if you entered with me, man, apologies. Yeah, we took a loss, and it's all part of the game, man. It happens. Then price ended up going up, and I said that okay, for me, if you know price had to like go to the upside, right, I would take it around these levels, and knowing my price action, right, I know that this price went up. This was a retest. Then it would go to the upside. So I based this entry on it, and I probably went to the 15 minutes when I was watching it. You understand? And as you can see, price went down, and I was like, okay, I know I'm going to enter here. And if I did, yo guys, this would have been great. This would have been great, and I would have probably seen this and probably went out the market. But this is a great trade overall. Buy stops, guys. You see why buy stops are so and sell stops are so important, because I mean, things like this may happen whereby you're not in the market, or you manually you can't comprehend entering here at the time because of fear or whatever reason your trading plan isn't allowing you to, you understand. But then my trading plan, in terms of the different setups that I have, guys, strategies, there's no like one strategy that's like going to be the holy grail for you. Strategies are going to be used at different times and different points, you understand. And it is important that when recognizing that, you have a paper where you're writing down, okay, I took a trade like this. I took a trade whereby it was coming back to make a higher low, and I put it like just below the higher high, just below it, so that I know that if it does break me out, it's gonna go out in momentum, great momentum. And what's even great about this trade, guys, we could have risked 11 pips. You understand? We could have risked 11 pips and had a wonderful entry. So like I said, strategies are going to be plentiful, but there's a right time and day for them. And as time progresses, it is better to write the strategies down, because once you realize that, because there's always, they advise you that you must take 100 trades with that one strategy. And once you've taken 100 trades with that one strategy, it will give you information on, is this really working. So if it is 70%, using this setup 70% of the time, you are winning, you understand. So if you're winning 70% out of 100%, that's like you're winning 7 trades and losing 3 trades. And if you're losing 1% altogether, it's like 3%, and you're winning 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21% on 7 trades. That's a lot. And you've 3%, like 27 minus 3. You understand. So you must have that type of mentality when trying to get a strategy, because every strategy is going to have its own time. But the best way to do it also is if you're writing it down and saying, okay, I took it this time and price action was this certain way, and in the future the similar thing may happen, and because you took a screenshot or you wrote it down and said this structure is what I take, the probabilities are 7 out of 10, I know that it will go to the upside. And that's how you end up finding your strategy, guys, and end up having confidence in the strategy you are using. So now let's go to US30. US30, like I said, I've been running this trade since here, but then I'm gonna get out because it's irrelevant now. We're over it and over this one, and we're over this one as well. So I took out those levels, but let me show you before taking them. Yeah, man. So let me go to the 1 hour. I used the head and shoulders formation to enter this one. As you can see, guys, it was the last week of June. I mean the 4th week of June, and I was able to ride with it until here, whereby I was triggered. But then, as you can see, I went out the market. Then price kept on consolidating here, but this was a beautiful double top, double bottom, and also it was our second touch on this uptrend, which was our second confirmation for us to enter here and proceed with price to the upside. So we were able to catch this pips, which was great, guys. I will not lie. For this week, we had, how many pips did we catch from here? Yeah, from here. So around here. I don't know why it's not showing the results properly. Oh, oh, silly me. Let me do this. Delete. From around here. 570 pips. Beautiful pips For me, that was enough. And let me just show you how I was able to enter that trade. So I'm just go to the 15 minutes. As you can see, guys, this was a beautiful rejection. Then it went up, a double top, right? As you saw from the higher time frame, it was a double bottom, I meant to say, right? And luckily it did a false breakout, but also respecting our uptrend, and it went up. And what happened here, guys, it respected this area and made a swing, a higher low, before proceeding to the upside. And me knowing my swings, my high and lows, I knew, okay, I'm going to enter here. And what's even great is that I have this confirmation engulfing candlesticks right here, right? Then I was able to enter the trade and proceed with it to the upside. I still have a couple of trades running, right, which I'll show you on my analysis for the week to come. But then this is where I got out of most of my trades. I was happy with what I was getting. So now maybe price might have potential to come here, and that's when we'll take advantage. And also, guys, look at those levels that I drew here. Look at this level here. I drew a level here for this and that high, right? I know what price did when it got here. Got here, broke through, then it retested. You could have entered here as well. Could have entered here or here, right? What what a very small stop loss. It came here. You understand, guys? And look at that, like, you would have also still been in wonderful profits if you had taken that there. Also, if you had missed here, guys, on this support here, right? I have wonderful news for you. There is this level right here. And look what happened after the level got broken out to the resistance, which now turned to support right here. I could have entered right here, put a stop loss like this, and did that. Proceeded to the, and it was going to be over 3/1 very easily, you understand? And it would have hit your TP. And also, if you wanted to enter again, you could have come here. Based on which level? This level here. This level here. You understand? Because me here, I was honestly thinking of selling, because this is ascending. It's ascending, as you can see. And every time I've trained my eye, when price becomes like this, right? It might go up, fill 90% of this level, then probably come back here and then proceed to the upside, you know. But it won't always happen that way. That's what people should always realize with forex, guys, and that's why they talk about probabilities. So basically, probabilities, it's like out of 10, guys, if you had to try one thing out of 10 times, right? If you've done it 6 times, you're able to see the results and see how it works for you, if it works for you or against you. But after 7 times, like I said, you'll be able to know that, okay, 7 times out of 10, when I see the structure here, the probability of it filling up, down, it's very high, you understand? It's very high. So you keep aware of that, right? And if you are scared, let's say you wanted to sell this and you are scared because you see, okay, where would I have entered? Then you're asking yourself, then where would I have entered here? Basically, you would have entered probably, like, you see where these wicks are wicking, probably here, below here, based on what? This touch right here. See this touch, this candlestick here, one, and a couple of touches here. There's also a young touch here. Okay, so let me just put it here to be sure. You're gonna enter here, just to be sure. And price is going to shoot and proceed to probably come to this level here, or even come and test this level here and go back to the upside. So as you can see, guys, there are plentiful ways, you know, we could have entered this market, and you could have entered this market, right? So now we are done with USD. Let's go to EURJPY. I think EURJPY was one that defeated me. I will not lie, right? My stop loss was hit. I took a trade at 13178, 131 131 781 781 781 around here. I took it around here, but let's just go out. Let's just go out. So guys, when I was looking at this, right, I was looking at the fact that we're in a channel. It's one, two. It's one, two. Well, one for the support, one for the resistance, second for the resistance. And as you go here we got one, second one for the support, right? I didn't want to force to connect this line here, but if you want to, you could. You understand? You could do that. Then you could say 2, then 3, right? Then here, what I saw was that, okay, this is going to the upside, and when going to the upside, it's coming here to make a third touch on this level here. It's trying to make a third touch on this level here. And as we are looking here at price, this is a correction. And you know, after a correction, price will go to the upside, right? I should have done this when I was, I should have been aware of this, which would have been just a quick scalp to the upside. But anywho, I knew that, okay, it's correcting, and I know after a correction, because like I said, guys, it is, you see the structure. This is what's happening. This is what happened from here. Basically this happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened, and it was going to corrective stage. So when price goes to a corrective stage like that, we know that it will continue, it will go to the upside. It's either you're gonna enter it here, here, or here. You have multiple entry points to enter it, right? So now that's what I was looking at. Right? But then price went down. It hit us. It hit our buy. After hitting our buy, took us down, and like it shot like probably like 3% of my account, which is okay. But then once you calculate it all together, 3% I've lost now. It's a lot. But luckily I'm profitable. I was profitable based on that one GBPUSD sell, and my US30 trades that I've been holding from the previous week. So those were able to help me be in profit. Then yeah, coming back to this, right? It took me out. It went down, went up, activated me, and when it activated me, it went to the downside. And also, let me just check here if I was able to enter this. And just check and make sure for y'all. Just make 100% sure. Okay, it doesn't seem to be agreeing with me. 28 June to the 10th. So. Yeah, I'm back, and yeah, I think I was activated in this trade. I'm activated in this trade, but I ended up getting out, guys. Like, yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was very irresponsible of me to do that. But I ended up going as it was a Friday as well. And I don't like holding trades over the weekend, guys. Honestly, I do not feel comfortable paying those swaps. And also, I'd rather hold it from Monday to Friday, but over the weekend, I'm not really keen on that. So yeah, it triggers us. It triggered us. Sorry, then I went out. But if you're still holding, do keep on holding, and we'll see how the week it's going to happen. So like, guys, as you can see, like it didn't go our way. It didn't go our way. But then it is okay, man. Like, how many pips is this? 47 pips. 47 pips. And yeah, if we do enter this one this coming week, we might recover those pips, 107 pips. So I'm getting to a point also where I'm not calculating like my losses based on money. I count my losses based on pip points. So that also makes it even better for me not to have like psychologically be affected by the thought of money, because money, every time you think about it, it's going to affect you. You understand? So when I use pips, like, if you're wondering what pips are, those are pips, guys. This points here, they are points. You understand? And if you want to count them, you see 78, right? Let me just show you. Like, you see 13188, right? So every time it goes up 89, that's one pip. Then it goes up like every one pip. So you see the last number, you don't count it. You don't count that last number. You count the second last number. So you see now it's 897. One pip, it's a 90. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand? That's how you count them. So it makes it much easier for you not to be psychologically hindered by it. Yeah, I really hope this video was short and y'all were able to see what I missed out on and what I was able to take. But at the end of the day, I was in profit. I think my account grew by like, grew around like, I think 20%. Yeah, 20%. We grew around 20%. Yeah, basically, yeah, 20%. We grew by 20%, which is great. Plus, we still have like running trades. We have running trades. So yeah, man, we are good. We are good, 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 good. So all in all, I had a profitable week, but I'm just disappointed there are trades that I missed and trades that I prematurely got out of. But it happens, and the week is here, and we're going to correct that. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited for the week to come, and y'all are able to see the opportunities I was able to take. Um, yeah, guys. So catch you on the next coming video, which is going to be the market analysis for this coming week. Please do press the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button to get more content like this. And I really hope you guys are finding it valuable. Please, down by the comments below, tell me what you saw that you want further understanding of, and how to go about it, guys. So yeah, guys, peace out. Can't wait to see you on the analysis video. Don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out. As you can see, we had great opportunities. Don't miss out.